I guess I'm in a story mood today. This is my last story, and then I'm really going to get up and do some work. Okay, so this is about a woman. And this is someone that I worked with, and actually I reported to this woman. And again, at this point, I'm in my 40s when I meet this woman. So I don't really care about anybody, right? I don't care if I have something to say to them, I just tell them, right? So I met this woman and I'm working with her and everything. And she was like, and this was 2013 when I met this woman. I meet this woman, and people come to me, they see me, they just start telling me stuff. And I reported to this woman, so technically she didn't need to tell me her personal life, right? But that's what happens. Everywhere I go, people tell me all their things, their secrets, right? So one day I'm in the office with this woman about some work-related business, and she starts talking to me about the fact that she's had several miscarriages and she really wants to have a baby and all this kind of stuff. And I said, oh, you're going to have a baby? I said, but the problem is that you don't have room for the baby in your life. And I mean, literally, this is like within, a month of me knowing her, right? I literally was new at that job when I said this to her and stuff. And she looked at me and probably was surprised because, one, I reported to her. But what I care about a job is like nothing. I can always get a job, right? So I told her, I said, hey, you got to make room for the baby. And she's like, how do I do that? I proceeded to tell her how she does that and stuff. And she's like, but you don't understand. I said, you have to make a decision. Either you want the baby or you don't want the baby. And she had paid thousands of dollars to do IV for in vitro fertilizations and all that kind of stuff. Thousands of dollars, right? Fast forward, time goes on. I have to go in her office for different things, because we had a lot of projects going on and blah, 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 right? So I'm back in her office one day, and she tells me, she said, well, I got to tell you something. I said, what? She says, I'm pregnant. I said, oh, that's good. I'm really excited for you. She said, yeah, it looks like one of the fertilizations that we did worked and everything. I said, okay, that's pretty cool. I knew she was going to have a baby, but I didn't quite feel the baby right then and stuff. About a week and a half, 2 weeks later, she comes back to me and tells me she has lost a baby. I said, oh, I'm so sorry for you. I said, but you're going to have a baby. I said, I know you're going to have a baby. That's just it. If I see it, it's going to happen. That, of course, me having to convince people, I don't even understand why. And at this point, I think she's kind of crazy. But at least she thinks I'm kind of crazy, maybe. But she invites me to her home. I meet her husband. And, I really like them. I like them. They was a nice couple. I just felt like they'd be really, really good at having kids. And be really good to the kids and stuff. And so I told her, I said, you know what? You really going to have to make room for the baby. So she went, made a nursery, decorated a nursery, did all this kind of stuff. And she said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take off, because I told her she worked too much, because she did. She used to work like 8-hour work weeks, and you think you're going to bring a baby in here. That baby wanted more than what time she had to get a baby. She took a vacation. She says, you know what, I'm going to take a little vacation. When I come back, we're going to get back onto the trials and things of that nature. She comes back from the vacation. A month goes by. She comes back and tells me she's pregnant. Natural way, she's pregnant. So I was happy. She didn't want to tell anybody else because she didn't want them to know. She didn't want to jinx it because she had already lost a baby and she had lost other babies and whatever. But she told me, which I felt honored, And this wasn't one of my spiritual clients. I literally worked with this person, and I just was, the information was there, and I just wanted her to know, especially because she was so traumatized after losing so many babies and stuff. And I left that job before she had the baby. And we kept in touch by phone, and she sent me a picture of her daughter. She actually had her daughter on her birthday. And then later on, she had a second daughter, because she sent me a picture of her second daughter because she was so excited. she reduced the way she worked so that she actually had room to be a mother. And I just thought that was just so beautiful. I loved it. I was so happy and so excited for her because, I mean, people who are really, really good parents deserve to have kids. There's some people who don't deserve to have kids and they have a bunch of them. But I felt like her and her husband would be really, really good parents. And so I'm really happy that it worked out for them. And I'm really happy that she doubted me and that she had to turn around and eat crow and send me pictures of 2 kids. So, and that's been a while now, but I'm really excited for her and her family. All right, that's my last story. Gotta go. See you later. Bye.